Welcome back to Space Invaders Part 1. Oh wait, is this Part 1?
This is lame. This is lame. This is lame.
Wait, is this Part 1, Part 2, or Part 3? I can't even tell. They all look the same to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, they may all look the same, but I can describe them like this.
Seriously, this game is so
lame. This is lame.
Seriously,
this is lame.
Yeah.
This is lame. This is lame.
Yeah, you see.
This is lame. This is lame.
Jova,
We get it.
Jova, we get
Right.
it. Jova, Pedro, what are you saying?
This game is so repetitive, we might as well just comment it on the same part 7 times.
Alright, I'm at 1 minute and 6 seconds, guys. Accidentally paused the video.
You enjoy.
Alright.
How do you accidentally pause the video?
Sorry. Anyway.
1 minute, 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like... Oh, shooting.
Or shooting.
And shooting.
Alright,
And shooting.
Alright,
Alright,
get
get
ready.
ready.
Starting to see a pattern here. And click.
There you go. It's not like I was missing anything, really, was it?
Gee, I do wonder, Dwibs.
Again, this totally looks, and actually feels like Space Invaders in the 10th dimension where everything is bonkers.
This would be like a dimension where Shadow the Hedgehog was successful.
Well, actually, financially, it technically kind of was successful. Or do you mean in actually trying to do what it was trying to do?
Yeah, that one.
Still, though, for all its problems, Shadow the Hedgehog at least still remembered to have humor here and there. I mean, yeah, it tried to play some serious stuff off, but at least to remember.
It's more consistent in the chaotic theme.
Not just that, but with also all the other Sonic characters showing up here and there, despite the
And
fact
we've
that
got another half hour of this stuff. Aren't you guys so excited?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, there's just the tiniest, teeniest bit of cutscene and maybe some tiny bit of story to rip on. Oh wait, no, there isn't.
What's that
Well,
sound?
The monster, I guess.
Alright.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
These sound effects are just wonderful, aren't they?
Also, just to note,
Nobody
this one
gave a shit
kid is
when
somehow
they made this
able
game.
to be... Also,
Yeah.
just to note, this one kid is somehow able to shoot his way through a bunch of aliens, monsters, through an entire
Well,
armada
to be fair,
aliens.
Jova, isn't that like 70% of video games? Kids who somehow can tackle down things that they realistically could not destroy.
But usually the kids have a reason, like in Kingdom Hearts, or as the kid.
Well, this kid has
in
a reason as
Pokemon.
well. He wants to avenge his dead gang members.
But he's just a kid with a regular gun going up against several aliens. It's like okay, I can maybe buy it if like the gun was like super special or something, but it's just a gun. I mean, and here's the issue: this is one of those games that tries to sell itself off as being as realistic as it possibly could, with aliens running down. I mean, heck, I'll even buy Shadow the Hedgehog more because it's Shadow the Hedgehog, ultimate life form. But this is just a regular kid. He's not even an army man, so... Okay.
Well, the problem with Joy is also the fact that we got nothing to establish this character aside from the fact that he was from a street gang or some shit.
Yeah.
That's another issue, too. It's like, well, okay. I know video games aren't supposed to be the most realistic, but if you want to have me, buy into some of these characters, or at least, have and try be this serious, but you've got to build up on your character so much. Pokemon doesn't ask so much of me because, well, it's Pokemon. It knows what it is. This, however, well, I think we've already said as much as we can about this game knowing about its own identity.
Fire. This game would have been much more fun if I had the Konami laser scope.
Yeah.
Time freeze!
Yay.
So, what do we talk about now?
Yeah. I actually just finished showing to a bit of the Yoka Watch Christmas special. It's really hard.
Yeah.
It's really heartfelt.
Too bad
Oh my
it's
God.
like 10 bombs.
Oh my god, Pedro, a good Christmas special? Perish the Thought.
Well,
Actually,
Dwibs, aren't there
I
countless...
can think of plenty good Christmas specials. Come on.
Aren't
Pedro?
there countless Christmas Carol special styled that are
Well,
actually...
then again, my iffiness towards Christmas specials, you can mostly attribute that to Doctor Who.
Like
Really?
Like
That's it.
off the top of my head, I can think of. There was one really good Christmas special that Disney made for ABC. With some leprechauns. That was very good. Arthur Christmas is a fantastic Christmas movie. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Oh, you didn't like Arthur Christmas?
What the hell were they? Were they the alien versions of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Oh, so now he's playing like the more traditional Space Invaders.
Took till like part 3 of this playthrough, isn't it?
I also love How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The cartoon one by Chuck Jones, not the fucking live action one.
Chuck Norris?
Chuck Jones. Chuck Jones.
Well, I like the Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol.
Yeah, that one was very good too. Yeah.
I wasn't
And
really
I know
big
it's a
on
bit of the stretch, but I also like Rise of the Guardians.
I wasn't really big on Patrick Stewart.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Space.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the movie's terrible, but man, was the narrative like? It felt like so many stuff that went nowhere in that movie.
Can I just say I'm not really a big fan of the Patrick Stewart Christmas Carol film?
I don't think I've seen that one actually.
Which one are you talking about?
The one with Ebenezer Scrooge played by Scrooge played by Patrick
No,
Stewart.
he died. Oh, that's okay. Just
I've
press
never
continue.
seen that.
Yeah.
So how is it that... Wait. So, okay, guys. Let's put this into perspective. This game is so lame that we actually managed to go out topic into Christmas specials in the middle of February.
Well, Jova,
at the very end of February.
Well, Jova, if you can find some way to talk more about this game without repeating ourselves, be my guest.
How our schedule goes, maybe these will be uploaded by Christmas.
I guess.
Wouldn't that be quite a thing?
Pew.
I got it. The interesting thing with this is that you can only shoot in one direction, and that's the only reason why it's not. Because otherwise, I would just, oh look, I wonder where I'm supposed to shoot.
Pretty sure that in Space Invaders you could get certain upgrades that would allow you to shoot in multiple directions. Come on.
I got it.
How
Again,
it's
it's
final
not-
boss, I forgot with.
Okay, how deep does this ship go?
I don't know, it's you who play the game, Dwibs.
Well,
How are you
I'm just
supposed
as
to
bad
dodge
as
that
you are.
sword? How are you supposed to dodge that sword?
Anyway,
that you shoot from left
Tio,
to right?
in terms of plot, this plot, this plot is so deep and complex. I can actually describe the plot to you in excruciating detail.
It's totally deep and complex. Coca-Cola does nothing on this.
Guy sees his
Dwibs,
gang
question.
dead. He gets on this ship.
Hey, Dwibs.
Yeah?
Question I asked you a few seconds ago. I never figured out how to dodge that sword that he does from left to right. How do you do it?
Simple. Just do the barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
That doesn't make any sense because then your legs will get sliced.
It's Space Invaders.
It's Space Invaders Invasion.
Day.
Abandon logic, evil, and
Alright.
And now he can turn invisible too.
Oh,
I hated
great.
this boss as a kid.
Whatever.
actually
I
played
don't
this
even
game?
care.
I
There
told
you
you
go.
that I played this game a long time ago,
What
but I
about
barely
those
remember.
Space Raids?
Yeah.
Boom,
Because over here we
explosions.
knew this was
So,
not Space
how many
Invaders.
levels have we? Like, we're practically at the climax of this fucking thing.
Well,
Tio, we have a few more parts left, I believe.
I
there's,
Yes, but I thought it was Dwibs playing the other characters.
no, I'm not doing that.
Oh god.
The levels are exactly the same.
All
They
the difference
had
is the
out-
cutscenes. Might as well just show only the cutscenes, right?
May as
Yeah.
well, but the problem is I don't know where to get them. I remember I borrowed this game off a friend, so I don't have it now.
Don't worry, your YouTube is your friend.
Whatever. The cutscenes
Listen
are probably
to this voice here.
considering how lazy this game is. They're probably just the exact same cutscenes with just a different character model and different voice.
Actually, from what Dwibs has told me, they're actually kind of different since, like, well, each the character has their own story going for them. That's it. Like I said, YouTube is your friend. They'll probably be easy to find. What the? Oh, right, this guy.
Ogre!
Friends.
Yes.
Does not compute. Our friendship is bullshit.
Is it part of your invasion?
Well, it wasn't in Miracle Mask.
We're not invading. The signals that come from this place. Radio signals.
Wow, this cutscene is so
I don't even
horribly
understand
paced.
what the fuck is going on.
I know, right? The pacing is completely off. Like, Jesus Christ,
hold on.
get the hell on with this.
Okay, hold on. Okay. So did you hear that?
Thank you.
Wow, truly a great mastermind villain.
Basically, okay. Basically, you kind of talked
Suck my fucking heart.
the reason the aliens are invading is
They hate
the
everything.
reason that the aliens are invading is apparently because of our Earth's radio waves interfering with their techno communication.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Believe it or not, you know how we have a lot of satellites in space. Apparently, the aliens sort of intercepted that, and they're annoyed by all our satellites. That's why they came to invade.
So you're telling me?
Excuse me, princess.
Wait, hold on, Dwibs. Remind me again, when did this game come out?
2002.
Oh, really? So you're telling me that War of the Worlds kind of ripped this off?
You mean
Depends
about
which
aliens coming down because of the satellites?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't so much because of satellites. It was a similar kind of thing, yeah.
Wait, honestly, I think Battleship ripped this off more than War of the Worlds.
That's it. Have you ever seen War of the Worlds too?
Yeah, the one with Tom Cruise, yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the most stupid concepts for a plot ever. Aliens have been down underground for decades, and yet nobody noticed them.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the plot of the original?
I mean, screw the guy.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Who built the metro system.
I'll explain. Okay, basically, yes, it's true. Yes, it's the Spielberg's remake is pretty much the exact same plot. The big difference is that War of the Worlds was originally made in the 1950s, back when sci-fi was literally just alien invasion B movies. You know, so it was appropriate for its time. Trying to pass this off as a serious movie in 2005 is stupid.
Yeah.
He sure he was going for serious, so I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
trust me, Joe, but there are plenty of scenes
in
in that. There are plenty of family drama scenes in that movie. That movie clearly wanted us to be invested.
What's the name of the actor? Dakota Fanning, I think, never shutting the fuck up.
Which is a shame because Dakota Fanning is a great actress. It's a shame that she's wasted in a lot of bad movies.
And also the other kid, I forgot his name. I think
Justin
he
Chatwin,
started...
aka the Goku from Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah, right. The guy who I fucking hate.
And that's the thing. I think Christopher put it better. Okay, yeah, you can argue that Dragon Ball Evolution was just a script. No, but remember, in War of the Worlds, it was being directed by Steven Spielberg, and he still was shit in that movie. So no, he's just a bad actor.
Oh my god.
So anyway, more shooting.
Well, you think this game would have been better if the protagonist was Tom Cruise?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Actually, no,
Maybe.
I'd love to see Tom Cruise in a film adaptation of
Or
Space
even better, Will Smith.
Yeah. By the way, who else is looking forward to Independence Day 2?
Not me.
I didn't like the first one, so there's no reason for me to watch it anyway.
I mean, the first one to me was at least a cheap fun popcorn movie, the kind you watch with your friends and laugh your ass off. But
Yeah.
this one seems to not have the same charm, cheesy charm.
I haven't even seen the first movie.
Yeah, Roland Emmerich has lost what little personality he had so much over the years, and at this point he's kind of become a parody of his old movies at this point.
Yeah.
I never liked Roland Emmerich, except for Independence Day.
Like, have you seen?
It's amazingly cheesy.
Have you seen 2012?
I did.
Yes.
2012.
I hated that
2012 is generic disaster movie 101.
Alright.
Like, seriously. And the CGI, my god, the CGI, everything looks like a fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
It's just strange because usually.
Don't trust me, Pedro. I never really liked
Usually,
never did I, Joba.
Usually, one of the best things about an Emmerich film are the visual effects. Oh,
well,
stop.
2012
So how
failed.
was 10,000 BC?
Never seen that.
I'd argue Stargate is his best looking movie.
Yeah, yeah.
His first one?
That's kind of sad because that's his very first one.
Stargate wasn't his first movie.
He literally,
well,
he was
Oh, his first well-known one, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
It's one of his earlier ones.
he's kind of like the blockbuster equivalent of Shyamalan, where he peaked at his first movie.
Well, not so much his first movie. I'm talking about Shyamalan, because he
Well, yeah, he made 2 movies before Sixth Sense. I know that. It's just that usually people, for all intents and purposes, Sixth Sense was the first one because it was the one that started his career. So.
Oh, no. What I'm saying is, like, a lot of people consider his career was highest, after, what was the movie made after Sixth Sense?
Unbreakable. Well,
Yeah, Unbreakable. A lot of people think
depends on who you ask.
exactly
Depends on who you ask, Joe. But some people like Unbreakable over Sixth Sense. Some people like Sixth Sense better. It depends on. It's very 50-50.
Hey, Dwibs, question. Why is it that your clone can actually shoot diagonally, whereas you can only shoot straight?
The computer is a cheat fucking bastard. Alright, stage. Can we finally get some closure on that thing?
Not yet!
Basically,
Got it. Alright, I got it.
this section is the collect a lot of power-ups bit.
Alright,
This is what
rounds,
you want to
I
play
guess.
during, a serious story part, since this is apparently what it's passed off as.
Yeah,
I mean-
you're the invader. No, you are the invader. No, you're the invader. No, you're the invader. Fuck.
No, you're the invader! We hate your TV satellite!
You get an invader, and you get an invader, and you get an invader.
Okay, now for reals, it's closure time.
Jova, there's another boss.
I meant, that's why...
Generic gorilla alien thing.
Yes. Take that.
You don't seem to even have a lot of strategy or weak points or whatever. You just shoot. It's like in Ratchet in the early Ratchet and Clank games.
Well, that's because
Except even those had more challenge, because like, you
they
actually
were fun,
had that.
there's no point. There's no point in having strategy here because you could just keep getting up with continues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really
Like, why should I even bother dodging the thing? I can just get right up.
It is one of the most lacking fun
It's like
of games
like one of
where
my main
there's
pro-
absolutely no challenge.
It's like one of my main problems with Sucker Punch. About the dream sequences. Why even? If you can't die, why are you even bothering to dodge? Just stop his fucking spear with your fucking neck. It's not like you can die.
But yeah, just imagine a tank or something.
like, wait, is it that? No, of course. So do we get the final boss after this gorilla thing?
The final boss is in the next part.
Alright.
Weird, I thought you had 5 parts of this.
The other part's an
Yes,
extra
there were
part
before.
for the multiplayer.
Oh, right.
Although I propose that we do the multiplayer part next because it's a special surprise at the end of part 4.
Alright.
Huh. Okay. I guess we'll just have to make part 4, part 5 when we officially publicize it.
Remember, Joe, remember how I treated that film in GTA 5 as a interlude?
Oh, I understand that, but we're gonna have to number them for the actual public release.
Right.
For the sake of, convenience.
Yeah, sure.
Don't worry. It's not much of an issue.
Fire.
Good.
There you go. Finally. Yeah.
And we just have 10, let me just have a little over 10 minutes left to finish this part.
Alright, so what's
So, what
next?
else will they do to pad stuff out?
More bosses.
It's...
Yay!
us.
Yay. So wait, are we facing
It's
like
a
a
boss
boss
rush.
rush or
Yeah,
something?
it's a boss
Yep,
rush, yeah.
it's a boss rush.
Oh,
Because this wasn't repetitive enough already.
No, the problem is that
believe it or
boss
not,
rush
guys,
can
this is
become
the last
very
level.
frustrating if done badly, and this does not look like the kind of good boss rush.
Yeah, it's not frustrating because again, you can't die.
Well, you can,
Yeah,
but you just
right.
get right back up.
Wow.
This is a zero effort game, really.
Now, in terms of the okay, one thing that this game was heavily criticised for, aside from repetitiveness, was graphical quality.
Well, yeah, the cutscenes, were terrible, but the in-game graphics don't seem completely terrible. They're not good, sure, but they don't look
Half this
completely
game
terrible.
looks like you could have done it on the PS1.
Yeah, I agree.
And
For PS2 standards, this is not really acceptable.
right, 2002.
Yeah,
the
2002.
Well, the PS2
Actually,
hasn't
actually-
came out from that long.
Yeah. Actually, James, I'm gonna go a step further. This looks like a lot of this could have been done on stuff inferior to 5th gen.
Or like on the Atari Jaguar or something.
Maybe it was the
Yeah.
3D Atari
Yeah.
console. It fits. Where did you learn
Maybe-
to continue?
Yeah.
Maybe the Sega Saturn.
Ah.
Well, actually, maybe the
that
Sega
might.
Saturn, yeah.
Actually, maybe.
We several.
I mean, remember that the Sega Saturn.
A lot of out of that.
Remember that the Sega Saturn was shit at rendering, 3D environments. So a lot of those games on that console were
Unless it
actually
came to
were stuck on a 2D plane like this game
19
is.
degrees notwithstanding.
Well, even
19
well,
degrees notwithstanding, because I can actually manage to look good for its
No, but not
console.
in disrespect, but even if it rendered that correctly, I had a lot of trouble.
not
Play
that,
that
not
game.
that. Well, but the thing, yes, it's true that when you get turned into a kid
Well, that's what's
in the Knights game,
controls thing. I get that.
it's true that when you get to a kid,
Yeah.
you can technically explore when you're a kid, like in 3D. But it's not like you'll be doing that for long. Most of the game is on you're flying on a 2D plane anyway.
Well, that can count on 2.5D in that case.
2.5D, yeah, whatever. The point is, this game could have been done on the Saturn.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, as I mentioned, this looks a lot like House of the Dead, so it fits for the time. More bosses.
In fact-
yay.
In fact, come to think of it, all the music does sound like Sega Saturn quality now that I think about it.
Well, good thing it's not Redbook audio, otherwise it would be like in Sonic 3D Blast, and as soon as the music ends, it just, there's a 1 second of silence, so it can loop the track. Oh no, he sounds so uninvested when he gets hurt.
Alright.
Now, do you guys see what I mean when I talk about awful voice acting in this game?
Oh no shit!
Hey, good. You
Everything
never
in this game
doubt
is
you.
awful. Why would the voice acting be any different?
Well, I remember you, Pedro, showed us that the
Oh,
voice
well,
acting
yeah.
in Shadow Arts, it's even terrible.
Wait, Shadow Heart? Wait, what?
No, wait, there was
Chaos
a
Wars.
game. Huh?
Chaos Wars?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
Chaos
think.
Wars. Yeah, Chaos Wars. That's definitely the worst voice acting ever. Nothing can even compare to that. Seriously.
Is that the one made with that guy and his family?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where was it? Well, actually, too, yeah, it just reminded me of an even better example, except on the opposites. Yeah, we've recently finished a game for the channel that proves that no matter how bad the rest of the game is, the voice actors can, if they're good enough, can at least, make somewhat good work, which is what the cast of Lautrec did.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The voice, like I said before, the
It
voice
was both the
the,
cast and the musicians.
the voice actors in that game, they are way too damn good for that game. They don't that game does not deserve the cast it got. It does
And
not.
some of the music goes so perfectly with it too. It's like, geez, dang it! There's so much effort put into visuals to an extent, mind you, but more so, of course, the voice cast and the composers. Because, dear Lord, when that game wants to, it can sound so heart-endearing,
Yeah,
and yet it got wasted. Well, yeah. It's like Mighty Number 9. In the case, like, well, you can tell there are some people on the team who actually do want to make a great game, but the main issue are, of course, the main guys in charge.
It's a couple. It's a team of talented people with the wrong guy in charge.
Yeah.
Much like Quantic
Which
Dream.
is sort of a shame, because it's the same guy who made Zone of Invaders. Well,
Wait. Keiji Inafune made Zone of Invaders? That's news to me.
no. Sorry. I was referring back to the Lautrec case when I mentioned Zone of Invaders.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Joe, but yes, Noriaki Nakamura directed the first Zone of Invaders, but he had Kojima...
No, well, actually, Joe, when you talk about direction, you're talking about plot or gameplay-wise?
Gameplay-wise.
Gameplay.
The plot of Zone of Invaders, if I'm not mistaken, was written by Shu Murata, aka the guy who co-wrote with Kojima Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4, and Metal Gear Solid 5.
Because, reminder, and if someone actually record the game,
I will. I
shown.
have the HD collection, so I might as well.
All right. The first,
Okay.
as I mentioned constantly, the plot of the very first Zone of Invaders game is terrible.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. The writers for the first Zone of Invaders were Noriaki Nakamura, aka the writer and director of Lautrec, and Shu Murata. But since Shu Murata did a fantastic job,
what do you know?
But since Shu Murata did a fantastic job with helping Kojima write MGS 3, 4, and 5, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that maybe Nakamura was the one that probably screwed things up.
Well, again, Paige, as you
Which is a weird thing, because like, in the case of the side quest, the writing is actually pretty good.
Well, then
So,
again-
Yeah, and here's another thing. Yeah. You were about to say something, Dwibs. That's another example. Lautrec itself is also a great example. The main plot is shit. The side quests are actually better, and the side quests were not written by Okamura. So that's another
Well, I was
thing.
gonna say, you know,
Oh.
so sometimes even good writers can mess
Oh
up.
yeah,
so-
oh yeah, of course, Dwibs. But the thing is, we'll never know anyway. So I guess we can just make our own assumptions.
Yeah, we'll just guess.
So,
Yeah.
is this the final boss, Dwibs?
Nope.
No, you missed, Gio. There's more to come.
Oh, God.
As for the
alright.
well, Zone of the Enders, but to give Okamura some credit, aside from the writing, he did a great job with directing Zone of Enders anyway. Granted, unlike with Lautrec, he had Kojima looking over him, so that might have something to do with it.
Well, I can tell you, if I recall correctly, the Game Boy Advance Zone of the Enders, which I was supposed to record originally for Original and I will record someday, Fist of Mars. I don't remember if Kojima had any part in it, but I played it in the plot. I really liked it.
I'm pretty sure he had. Remember, the franchise was created by Kojima. He didn't actually directly write it or direct it, but he did come up with the concepts, and he was the one. Okay, basically, he was the one in charge telling the directors and writers what to do. Basically.
How ironic, or should I say fitting, because like, well, that's sort of the case of him in Metal Gear, except like, well, where he wasn't the guy who came up with Metal Gear, but oh boy, did he take it places.
All right.
Do a barrel roll.
All right, Fist of Mars. Let me look at it. There's no credits here on Wikipedia. I'll look it up.
You know, it's bad when Pedro is more excited at looking at the credits for another game than looking at this one.
No,
That's a
I'm not
game,
even
but
looking
that's
at the screen right now. Hey,
game.
Dwibs, let me guess. You're shooting at aliens.
Yes, I am.
Nah.
I'm not
Hell-
even looking
hell,
at the
that-
screen, and
that-
let me guess,
Oh, that isn't.
are you strafing from right to left?
Oh, shooting at aliens isn't boring in and of itself. It's just the way it's done here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I said it. Okay. I said it once. I'll say it again. You somehow managed to make a game that's more boring and less endearing than the original one on the Atari arcade game.
Which was as basic as you could get.
Yeah. Ow.
Alright.
You know, actually, Tio, I'll give you credit. You sound more invested than this guy.
We all do, I think. Because we're mad as heck. This kid can't even sound mad as heck despite his gang being murdered.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. And yeah, I know you could kind of say this is like a slightly more expensive budget game, but even so, I swear I've heard budget games that had better acting.
Yeah.
Well, it depends from basically the people you asked to record and the instruments and ambient you use for recording. I mean, there can be games that have a lot of budget and yet the voice acting not only may sound shit, but even the quality itself of the audio may sound terrible.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like, and even though this can turn into advantage sometimes, like Pedro knows this because he played too, the first Tales of Xillia has a rather interesting bug, sort of. A voice actress from one of the characters of the game accidentally, for I think the recording tools they were using, accidentally had a verbal tick. Instead of spelling an S, he was spelling Fs.
Yeah.
For example, Faye something like this. Okay. However, this in turn gave the character, if she was playing it, more personality because, you know, the voice acting was good and the writing was good enough to sustain it.
Yep.
Okay.
You'd be surprised how a
Okay.
lot of funny
here we
stuff
go.
like that tends to actually create some of the greatest moments.
Here we go, too. In the Game Boy in Fist of the Mars, basically, Noriaka Kamura was the producer for
Anyway,
that.
let's have hang on, before you finish, let's have a look at this.
Oh, again, this one.
Oh, it's the uninvested
No,
alien.
you're the invader.
So now we can finally get down to the real fight.
Look at that thing. I can't even tell what the fuck I'm looking at.
In the next
I
part.
guess, yeah, we'll guess to the next part. Yeah.
See ya.
Well, and actually, no, not the next part, because remember we got the multiplayer to show off.
See ya, everybody.
All right, see you, Ben.
This should be interesting. See ya.